Hello, this is Roland. Welcome. Today I want to continue reading from A Guide to True Peace. Actually from a book that I published, A Guide to True Peace Revisited. A Guide to True Peace is in the public domain, and I updated it a little bit and added a special introduction, which is very much worth reading. A Guide to True Peace are excerpts from 3 spiritual writers. So let me begin reading from chapter 9 on self-denial. He who expects to arrive at perfection, or a union of the soul with God by means of consolation and comfort, will find himself mistaken. The comfort, see, what the world has made of you, it then comforts. See, first it teases you and challenges you. Tease and challenge, the same thing. Tease and challenge. And then, after you become upset, after you become angry, after you give in for peace, then it comforts you. It rewards you. Okay? If you're angry and upset, then it drains away your tension. Okay? Or it provides an object for you to take out your anger on. When you become resentful and give in, see, after the struggle with it, and the anger and the resentment become so painful, then you give in for peace, and then it rewards you for conforming. Then you get a brownie button of approval. You get a gold star on your forehead. And so you are rewarded by the world. So what it made of you, it then has to sustain and provide more tease and challenge and comfort and reassurance. So that's why when we fail, have you noticed that when you fail, when you become upset, or you become angry, or you say the wrong thing, or you are cowardly, or when you should have spoken up, you say nothing. See, then you failed. Or when you do the wrong thing, or when you steal a little something, or tell a little lie. See, in your heart, you know you did the wrong thing. Then what do? You seek comfort. You seek comfort from the world. You look for someone to reassure you, to tell you that you're okay. See, sometimes, you go have drinks with your drinking buddies and you tell them what you did, and then they say, oh, don't worry about it, everybody's doing it, blah, blah, blah. See, or they pat you on the back and tell you how great you are for getting upset or angry or for conforming. So there's some kind of comfort that comes from the world, because they too are compromised. They too have given in. They too have failed. See? They too failed to keep the moral high ground, and they failed to be patient. And they failed to express love with their kids, with their partner in the world. Okay? They failed to be courageous. So they comfort you because you're like them. Why, if you were suddenly to become courageous and noble, and stand up for what's right without anger, see, well, then you would shame them. You would, by your contrast, they would have to look at themselves as they are, so they comfort you. But there's also another world comfort that comforts you in your mind. It talks to you. See, the spirit of the world that made other people the way they are. Look at it. Look at your parents. Look how they failed. Undoubtedly, if you're like most people. They messed up, okay? And somehow they couldn't help themselves. That's why you must forgive them. They couldn't help themselves. See, they were taken over by the spirit of the world, the very spirit, see, that had destroyed their parents. Then their parents did to them what was done to their parents, and then they did to you what was done to them. And then what they made of you, the ambitious, unprincipled achiever that they made of you, or the angry rebel that they made of you, or the cowardly appeaser that they made of you, whatever they made of you. See, they then comfort. And if they don't comfort, if the ones who did it to you don't comfort you, then you find someone else. So the ones who made you angry and upset and resentful through their relentless tease and cruelty and confusion, then you rushed off and you found some gang to belong to or some group of people that you hung around with and smoked marijuana with and drank with. See, they comforted you. Or you found some boyfriend or girlfriend who comforted you. See, so it made you feel like you were okay the way you were. So that's the kind of comfort you get from the Word. You get rewarded for being ambitious, for compromising on principle. See, you get rewarded for conforming. See? So that's what you get rewarded for being unprincipled and ambitious. So, and the netherworld comfort from a faceless. See, comforted in your mind. See, with images and fantasies of being great and of romance, or fantasies of revenge or being a conquering hero. Somehow those comfort your ego for having failed in reality. The more you fail in reality, the more you escape into fantasy and thinking. See? And in your fantasies, you can be great. You can be loved, so on, in your fantasies. See? Plus rationale and excuses and justification for your failure come to mind. See? False comfort. That's what it is, false comfort. So, eventually your allegiance is to that which made you as you are and which comforts you as you are. So your allegiance is to the unprincipled people, to the educators, okay, to your peer group who comforts you. Your allegiance is to the world, which made you as you are. And if you became a rebel, then your allegiance then is to those who help you, who comfort you in your rebellion. See, drug dealers and marijuana pushers and gang leaders and various types of music. See, music comforts. See, so some people like one kind of music and some people like another kind of music, but it's a false comfort. See, it's an undeserved comfort. We don't deserve, unless you're a right person, you don't deserve to be comforted. See? Because it only makes you worse. And it only makes you more guilty. See? If you do something wrong, and then someone comforts you for it, or enables you, see, then accepting that comfort only makes you more wrong. You're wrong for what you did in the first place, and you're wrong for accepting comfort. Okay? So, it's better. So now do you see why you're better off to suffer for your mistakes? We all know, we all know that. Anybody who has even a shred of understanding or a shred of reason knows that when you do too much for your kids, you're not helping them. You're harming them.